Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Football Manager 2024 with the London Greens. Today we start off with a match against South Reading. We have got 11 matches left in the season. Today we are going to play just 2, leaving the last 3 regular season episodes to have 3 matches per episode. Today we play against South Reading and then against Acton Ealing Whistlers. First up is South Reading. It's going to be breezy, it's going to be rainy, it's not going to be overly fun. We are away from home and our opponents play with a gegenpress. So once again, we're up against the gegenpress, which has caused us a bit of a problem recently. So what I have done is I've made a slight edit to the 4-3-3 formation that we tend to play with the gegenpress because we're trying to unlock, we're trying to pass into space and unlock beyond their defensive line. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring Finley Chadwick from here back here, just so that we do overload that midfield a little bit more than usual. It says it wants me to go attacking, but I don't feel like we can particularly go attacking, I don't... Maybe we can go positive and go a little bit more direct. But to start things off, I like to go uncautious when they're on that press because I don't know, I don't want to be... I don't know, maybe the thing is though, is going cautious inviting more trouble, inviting more pressure from the opponents if they're going to kind of press more and my players don't have... Hillier, early, come on buddy. My players don't have the urgency to move the ball forward as much. Maybe they need to be unbalanced rather than cautious. Maybe that is the answer, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Either way, 35% possession after 15 minutes. It's mostly South Reading doing the work, but not much. Really. Not really that much trouble being caused. Maybe we'll go on to balanced after the 25-minute mark and just see if that does improve things a little bit. If we kind of give ourselves more chances or kind of anything more. We're very low on possession. Very low on possession, in fact. That's but that is because we're playing direct. Like, we're moving the ball quickly. We're trying to send the ball in beyond. So maybe that's why that's happening. But on balanced up to 32%, is it going to keep climbing? 33, it is slowly climbing. Okay. And a very, very kind of even first half comes to an end with not much trouble, really. Not much trouble to be made there. Okay, so Boulay, you can come off for Stefan Clark for that yellow card. And you know what? We can even do Kolodinsky for Hillier. Just, again, because of that yellow card. We'll get those changes in early. And we'll see how we go. We're having better time of it now. Let's give the team an encourage. I didn't give them any encourage in that first half. But it looks like they're kind of growing into things a little bit. Here we go. We're at the right end of the pitch. Abdullah whips it in. Bambrooke far post. Well saved. The cross needs to be a little bit closer for our centre-backs to be kind of making that jump in. But is it going to be a chance against us? It looks like it might just be. Might be a long highlight here, I'm not sure. It is. Very frustrating. Okay, so we move on to the 4-3-3 positive, and we go and try and take the game to our opponents. So Chadwick moves up, Kolodinsky and Melbourne where they are. Melbourne's actually quite tired, so let's bring Henderson and move him up as well. And go for the demand more. Now we're in the wrong end of the pitch, and this is the problem, is that if we are attacking more and we give the ball away because of their press, does that mean that we're going to be open to more goals being... How has that gone in? That's quite poor. Off the bar, my word. Oh, but is it out? No, it's not our highlight. Of course, see, look, now that we go attacking, the momentum is all against us. I really don't know what the answer is against the Gegenpress. It's... I don't have it figured out. They've had 2 shots on target. They've both gone in. Frustrating. Corner ball, what can we do with it? We score a bit of a goal-mouthed scramble there, to be honest, but it is what it is. Robert Terrace gets his goal. That's great. That is full-time. 2-1 down. More points dropped. More points lost. In frustrating manner. But what can we do about it? That was a very fast game, wasn't it? Wow, because there was no highlights in the first half. It's a very quick game. We're only 6 minutes into the recording. 6.5 minutes. That was so quick. We might even play... We might even get to play more games in this episode. If it's going to be... Because I don't want to release like a 15-minute episode. That's not what I'm... I don't want to do that, basically. I don't want to do that. I want to play a good substantial episode. Okay. That's a good result for South Reading. We had an absolute stinker. That's what I said about Dan Jones not long ago. I mean, he's conceded from distance out there in that one as well. What is the answer against that Gegenpress? What is the answer? We've got to figure it out. Okay, so we're about to head into our game, but look at that. Hayes and Hillingdon have dropped points, so that is perfect for us trying to get the gap back to the others. What did Hamworth Villa get the win? No, they dropped points as well against Windsor, which means that Reading YMCA, who are, whoa, flying high, and we're going to play them soon. Oh, goodness gracious. They are now top of the pile, and we're 4th and somewhat slipping because of all the games that we've... It's all the Gegenpress. It's our kryptonite. It genuinely is. It's our kryptonite. We're up against Acton Ealing Whistlers today, and they are a vertical tick-attacker team, supposedly, which is just like a... It's still control possession, really, but it's just like a higher tempo, extreme version, the game says. So we've got to... I think rather than being more reactive, we've got to try and acknowledge the fact that we can also... Oh! John Jones. No, he's a future player. Is he? Work rate, teamwork? No, he can go. He can go. Because... Yeah, he can go because he's got the non-negotiables are important to me. And if they want him, they can have him. Okay, here we go. So, tactical meeting, next game only. We're not going to go very attacking because that would be quite something. But we are going to go into our 5-2-1-2 cautious. But we're not going to start on cautious. We're going to just start on balanced. And with that in mind... Abdullah, of course, doesn't start. That's going to be Adam Cullen. We're also looking at Donovan Keane in there. Hayden McElneny, no. Ariete, there you are. You've been training well. Boulay Terrace Kennedy, no. Gentian Ademi, you know what? You can have a start instead of Kolodinsky. Kolodinsky stays on the bench. And McGuigan, are you no longer unhappy? Okay, if he is no longer... If he's not, well, throwing his toys out the pram anymore, then I'll play him in this game. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. That's the team. Oh, no. That's the wrong tactic. Why did it do that? Is it... Oh, it's because I clicked on the thing. Where's my other striker? Dylan McIntyre, you're on the bench. Gentian Ademi, you're on there. Swap like that. McGuigan, Hillier, Chadwick, North, and Boulay. No, Ariete. There we go. And balanced. Okay. Just double check. Yes, that is the team. Let's go. Everyone's happy. Everyone's looking good. Let's hope for a better game. It doesn't have to be a 5-0. It doesn't even have to be a 2-0. I just want a slightly better performance and a bit of go forward. A bit of go forward, which we which we didn't really have in that first half against South Reading. Although this time it looks like it's all us and their vertical tiki-taka not doing much to start with. Here we go, right end of the pitch. Chadwick whips it in. Okay, it's kind of cleared out. Cullen back to Chadwick. Anyone in the middle? Boulay? McGuigan? Back we go. Ricky May. Bambrook. Back to Ricky May. Over the top. Boulay. Into the middle. Cullen. 1-0. Come on. Love that. Okay, we're going to call for the calm down. We are 1-0 up, and I feel like we haven't gone 1-0 up in a long, long while. Maybe our cautious mentality needs to just swap to balanced. Maybe that's what we need to do. Terrace with the early yellow card again. It's not something I really like. It's not something I want happening often. Ariete with the yellow card as well. Okay, possession going well with us. I'm going to give an encourage. Hopefully oh no, they respond badly to an encourage at 1-0 up. You're playing well. I'm trying to give you encouragement. They're not happy with that. And we are somewhat losing the possession battle now, but we're still in the right area, so not fully. Here they come. Campbell back to Gianni. Out to Chibanga. Goes round his man. Quite well. Campbell far post. Jones Jones, man. Jones has been giving away some cheap goals. Okay, now we give the encouragement, and that should get a positive response. But we are now at the wrong end of the pitch again. And somehow they've missed that header, wide open-ish header. And they are growing in confidence. Okay, let's get this going. Second half, more positive. Let's give that encouragement and let's get things going. Dan Jones on the ball. Sends it long. When we're on positive, we shouldn't be sending it long like that. That's not the target. That's not the idea. They've hit the bar again. There was an offside, but why are we playing it long? Play out of defense. Roll it out. Keep it short. You got to listen to the plans, Jones. You got to listen to the plan. That's good from Chadwick. Is it going to be an attack for us? I feel like it is now. Ricky May. Oh. Ricky May. Okay, corner ball, let's go. Chadwick whips it in. Bambrook jumps, won't go. Terrace back out to Chadwick. Bambrook, Boulay, McGuigan shoots it. Palmed away by the goalie. It's a pretty good save. Okay, Terrace off for Kolodinsky. Let's go. Straight swap, centre-back for centre-back. Let's go. On he goes. Look at that, we actually saw him run in and get involved. That's good. Kolodinsky back out to Chadwick, back to Kolodinsky, into the middle please, McGuigan, find a pass, Ademi shoots it low and it goes in! With Kolodinsky getting the assist, he's only just gone on, he's only been on a couple of seconds. And he can't call for the calm down, dang it. See, focus after a goal gives red and purple, which isn't good. Well done, Hillier. Good pick up. Send it long. Send it long. Send it long. Get it. Move it out of your feet. Get it out. There was a pass on. There was about 4 passes on, in fact. Move the ball. There we go. Out wide. Let's go. Move it, Clark. Just go. Just go. Chadwick, play it on. Off the bar. Chadwick will pick it up. Back outside. Yep, Clark in the middle. Cullen. Oh. It's good play. We're in the right area of the pitch and the positive play is working. Delay to Bambrook. Out wide. No, it's just a reload. Okay, we're playing well. We're playing well. Let's just go to slightly shorter on the directness. We've had a much better second half than they have, but it is kind of balancing out. Jones goes short this time. There we go. That's all I've been wanting you to do. Bambrook should be swapped with Ademi. Good pass. Find Ricky May. He is there. Find him. Comes out to McGuigan. Oh, McGuigan, what is that? What is that from McGuigan? That's really poor. I'll either take a touch and absolutely lamp it or just get out of the way. Okay, let's try and get some morale going here. We're winning. Let's try and get morale going. Our last change. Let's go Henderson for McGuigan. And let's also bring Chadwick back. Really try and just grab control of that midfield to see this game out, if possible. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. Yep, middle. There's got to be... There we go. There's got to be... Oh, well, I mean, that's not a great pass, that. It's an absolute mess here. Someone's being yellow carded. Oh, Zach Anderson red carded. An instant... Oh, no. Rigby's red carded. Zach Anderson's immediately made a sub. That's why it's come up like that. Must have been a bad tackle for a straight red in the 88th minute. Must have been real bad. Final whistle, 2-1. We have managed to get over the line in a game. Of course, we were 1-0 up. We take the win. I'm very happy with that. And because the first game was so short, today's episode, I'm going to speed things up a bit. I'm going to actually add another game now. And then potentially we'll do a 2-game episode later on or something else. I don't know. But I can't do like a 16-minute episode. That's not long enough. And finally, Steven Stevens will be moving on. However, it's only on loan, which is quite interesting. Yeah, he's encouraged because he's not been happy here. Like, I'm glad that he's going to move away and stop complaining to the other players and stuff like that. Now, we are going to play another game. Of course we are. And it's a huge match. It's an absolutely massive game. It's Hanworth Villa. They play wing play. So we potentially have the chance here to play on a positive tactic. And that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to play positive. We're going to try and boss the game against second in the division. If we can get a win in this one, I don't know if we are, we can say, yes, we're going to be in the playoffs, but it's a good chance. There's a good chance. That's all I'm saying. We are very close. We can take a big step, take a huge step if we get this win against Hanworth Villa. And here it is. Here we go. Okay, so it's a big game. It's tactical meeting. We're going to play our absolute strongest team. we're going to have to. Okay, so Bambrick in the middle. Terrace plays on that left-hand side. Kolodinsky is going to start right centre-back. Hillier, where are you, my lad? There you go. Chadwick's in there. Kennedy, off you go. Let's go with Melbourne. And then Abdullah, you swap out for... Let's go with McIntyre, then May, and they swap around like that. Okay. Right, we're going to trap them inside as well. And we're going to start with a shoot on sight, because if we can somehow grab an early goal or something... Why are you confused? Who's confused? You're out injured for a year, Takeda, and I would love Ricky May, Tomonori Takeda to be my strike partnership, but he's out for a year. So it is what it is. Okay. If we can start well, if we can just somehow we grab an early goal, or maybe even just control the game for a good portion of the game. We've already had a shot, that's very good, but the possession is evening out. No, it's jumped back in our favour by quite a bit. Now it's back evening out again. What's happening here? Okay, they've got an early yellow. They're making fouls left and right. They're shooting from distance. We're shooting from distance. We're on target. They're on target. Very balanced halfway. Terrace gets himself a yellow as well, but only 2 fouls and we've got a yellow. Wow. Okay, a little bit of control for us. Okay, with that. Let's go, Chadwick. Let's just move a little bit further forward. We've got that possession. I'm just hoping we get ourselves further into that danger area. Here we go. Hillier is on the throw. It's basically a set piece for us. Bambrick finds Terrace. Far post. Chadwick. Kolodinsky shoots it. Oh, that was close. That was freaking close. Oh, and now to defend. What on Bambrick? Get it away. Yep, push him away. Get him away. Someone's got to close him down. Good. They go long. Kolodinsky. It goes back out to Dixon. Looks for... Oh, Boulay, calm down, please. Oh, it's a great pass. It's a great pass. And that you've got to calm down, Boulay. What are you doing? Just keep it calm, please. That's unfortunate. That's just a one silly mistake and... They are in, but plenty of time to get a goal back and get ourselves involved. It's still a good half of football, even if we are 1-0 down. Let's go for an encourage here, and let's get moving positive as well. Okay, Terrace, you're going to come off because you're on that yellow card. Melbourne goes there. Terrace comes out. Henderson slots in. Chadwick, Hillier, May, McIntyre. You know what? Adam Cullen swaps. And we go like that. Okay. Our team is very, very, very familiar with this tactic. Defend this corner. What did I say? What did I say? Defend this corner. Come on, guys. What are they doing? Why can't they defend corners? Why can't they defend corners? That's 2 in about 5 minutes. Come on, guys. Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's rough. I've got to try and poach Scott McKay. I've got to. The jumping reach is just so powerful. Wow, it really wants me to improve everything. He said goalies. I guess I'll have to accept that. He wants an odd contract. That's interesting. He doesn't want to sign. That's really weird. That's so weird. Stop. This is now non-negotiable. This is like... We had to bribe him with a big old signing bonus. Quite funny that we're literally doing that in the middle of our game against them, but fine. And that has definitely led to... Can we get this off the screen, please? These little updates that just appear. There we go. Yeah, well done, Boulay. How have they cleared that away? Okay, good. Kolodinsky, Melbourne, yes. It's really long, slow build-up. There we go. Well done, Ricky May. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, well, the disallowed goal just is a kick in the teeth, really. It's a gut punch while I'm down. What are we doing? We've got to be more direct than this. I'm going to guess he's offside again. Yeah, he's offside again. Okay, fine. Turn the highlights off. The game is just giving me the middle finger there. 2 disallowed goals. Okay, so. Okay. We've lost that game. That's obviously not great. That's not great. But I'm going to take potentially a lesson from this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play one more game. And in the next game, I'm going to remove that filter of respect and caution for my opponents. And we are going to go attacking from the beginning. Because at the end of that game, we went attacking and we went out there and we said, let's just go and attack. And we put the ball in the back of the net twice. Of course, with it being offside, which is frustrating. But we can't afford to be giving teams too much respect anymore. Hayes and Hillingdon dropped points, but of course, so did we. And if we can poach Scott McKay, and that is our target man, and then Ricky May is our pressing forward or maybe poacher or just kind of another option, and that's what we will do. Reading YMCA next. Goodness gracious. Okay. Six days. One more game, guys. One more game. 4 games in today's episode. It's still not going to be a very long episode. I stopped my recording. Reading YMCA have dropped points as well. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, we're loading up. We're loading up. I'm having second thoughts. I'm wondering if the team in second is really the team to test this theory out on. Though, you know what? We're showing them too much respect. We need to be more aggressive in how we play and blah blah blah. Yeah, but it's a big. It's like if we go big and we do get the win and we win 3-0 and it's like, yes, the morale is turned and we're going the right way. It's a big reward to get that against, and we're away from home. I don't know. I don't know what the best option is. I'll be honest. I don't know. Maybe we don't start on like attacking and we just start on balanced. We can push further up. Okay, we'll push further up. That's all right. We'll go on balanced. Melbourne, Chadwick's there. May goes there. Abdullah comes out. Cullen goes in. Sween goes to the bench. Henderson, Kolodinsky. You know what? Actually, Blaney Brom, you don't get that many games. Let's do this. Hillier's in there. Melbourne's on the bench for Henderson. Boulay and North. How are they doing on match fitness? Connell Jones maybe should be on. You know what? Connell Jones, you're in there instead. Keneally McGuigan. Who's really out of form? Ricky May is not having a good time of it recently. So you know what? We'll make that decision. We'll make that drop and we'll make a somewhat interesting decision, but I'm going to let Keneally play. And okay, let's go with Sween and then Ricky May's on the bench. Yeah, Ricky May goes onto the bench because he's been playing very well, but he's not been playing well for us recently. So there we go. That's the team. Henderson, you out of position? Are you? You play as a centre mid, do you not? Every time that appears, I'm like doubting myself straight away. Why is Henderson there? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're playing this one instead. um, yeah, okay, fine. It's not what I expect. It's not what I was planning on, but I guess that's what we're doing because I thought I'd made the changes and I didn't. Okay, maybe it will work. Maybe it will work and we'll get us. I mean, we've started very well. Look at that. Started very well indeed. Okay, they can have an encouragement. Good start, lads. Go and grab a goal. Come on, go and grab a goal. This is the wrong end of the pitch. Get it away. Oh, it's just gone over. Goodness me. Okay, again, lots of possession, but the chances need to follow that up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to kind of go a little bit asymmetrical like this. Oh, goodness me. Well done, Cullen. Get it wide. Move it away. Yep, good. Good, Boulay. Now just get it into the middle for us. Into the danger zone. Yeah, fine. Fine. Into the danger zone is absolutely okay. A lot of possession but no chances means that we've got the ball in midfield and it's not getting further forward. So that is why I've added that little step. Go a little bit more direct. Okay, Boulet's on a yellow card, but he's also playing very well. So I feel like it would be a tad silly to bring him off. Okay, we've got the ball. Let's go positive in this second half. We've got the ball. Go and do more with it. Again, it's that the chances are going against us. Over the bar. Keneally's having a good game. Maybe it was actually a good decision to bring on Keneally. Okay, we're going to check the numbers at 60 minutes. Both strikers are not having the best games. So, Ricky May, you come in, make that swap. You know what? Melbourne for Henderson? 6.6. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Okay. Let's just get some shots away. One of them might end up going in. The action zones are very much in the middle of the park. Look at this. It would be a lot if we could just grab a goal here. Bambrook. Well done. No. Over the bar. Oh my goodness. Okay, Keneally's had a great game at 7-1. Oh my, they're in the danger zone again. Come on, guys. Oh my word, has Keneally saved that? No, goal kick again. Okay. 0-0. They have a better XG, but their finishing wasn't great. Our defenders have played well. Ricky May did have a decent time. Our midfielders have played well as well. Their defenders played well as well. Their strikers didn't have a great one. But possession was all us. We take a point. A 0-0 is so weird. I don't know what to think. I don't know. Because whenever you get a 0-0, you're like, any small error or good bit of play could have changed the game. It could sweep 3 points, which is why in that last, like, however many minutes, I was like, no, we're going to go attacking. We're not going to sit on positive. We're going to go attacking, because if we can just grab a goal, everything can change. Just like that. So it was necessary. All right, but we pick up points, and that's a really big thing. Hamworth Villa have dropped points, and Hazing Hillingdon won their last game. So for us to try and get automatic promotion is probably quite unlikely, but we've got to try and secure a playoff. Low-key affair. We had better possession and made more chances, but their XG was much better. So, yeah, how do you take that one? I don't really know. We've got a week until Rains Park. They're in 15th. I'm going to make a quick note of where are my notes? They're up here. The teams that we've got coming up. So 15th, 10th, and then a big old gap. My word. Why is it not showing? There's more. I know there's more. That's really odd. Why would it do that? Yeah, so it doesn't show. Okay, that's odd. Wait, what the? We're in March. Why would it not show that's odd. Yeah, okay. 17th. Followed by Hayes and Hillingdon. That is an important game. My goodness. Okay. And then 9th, 12th, and 7th. That's not a particularly easy run. But it's also not... It's not the most difficult because obviously we've just played the top two teams. And obviously we got that win against Bedfont as well. Okay, 7 games to go. Oh, wowza. All right. Right, we're going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. We've been sat in 4th for a long time, but the results have not truly, really gone our way. 7 games to go, 7 points to get for that 60 point, where I think we need to be, 60 points. Until next time.